David Seymour is here. He is the leader of ACT Party, the MP for Epsom, and he has got this bill. And actually, you want to tell us the latest of this because it's been a moving feast, isn't it? You want bars to be able to be open at big Rugby World Cup events so people can actually go to the bar and watch the game live. Is that right?
That's right. I mean, we have wonderful facilities in our communities. We have pubs, we have clubs that are licensed. The current law means that they will not be able to be open serving alcohol while some of the most important Rugby World Cup games
And the
are
Greens
on.
have been the Wowsers, is that right?
Well, the Greens were a bit wowsery yesterday, but we've had a discussion, and today they have supported my bill that will allow those pubs and clubs to be open, so long as rugby is their primary purpose for being open while the game's on.
And how do you find that? How do you find that out?
Oh, I think if you walk into a place, if you see it's a nightclub with one little 14-inch TV in the corner and they're just saying open, having a rave, then obviously that's not the primary purpose of being rugby.
Right, Kennedy,
is that where you're watching it?
Why the U-turn? Why the U-turn? Because you're so strong on this, and there's all of a sudden you fell in with the act.
No, it was the other way around.
What do you mean?
It was the other way around. We're not against it in its essence. We withheld it. We obstructed it yesterday because it was flawed. I mean, it was well intended, no doubt, on the part of David. He did his best, but it was flawed in both procedure and substance. So we held it up.
So they saw the light.
We held it up, and we had 24 hours of discussion.
Yeah.
Now we're prepared to let it go ahead.
The fact of the matter is I tabled today exactly the same bill as yesterday. But what we have done is said, look, the Greens have made some good suggestions. For example, licence holders who have breached their provisions in the last couple of years shouldn't be included.
But I just want to get to the nub of this issue, right? I want to get to the nub of it.
Well,
who the heck wants to drink a beer at 5 a.m. in the morning?
Oh, can I answer that? The World Cup final, which I'm confident the All Blacks will win, is on at 5 a.m. And I can see pubs in my electorate opening up at 4:30 and people going in and having a pint, having breakfast and having a coffee and watching the game. Why should responsible adults not be allowed to do that,
Wallace? What about church hall with the children and a Milo? What about that?
No. We answer all your questions. You answer one for us.
Church hall, the children and the Milo.
Look, you can do that. You can, if that's what you'd like to do, you can do that. But we answer all your questions.
Hey,
why don't you answer one for us?
Once every 4 years, frankly, let people have fun, and I wouldn't even worry about it. No one's going to be going around looking to see how big the TV is. For God's sake, it's going to be free for all, we all know that. And, it's like once every 4 years. We may need a lot of drowning the sorrows, or if they play like they did last weekend. Hopefully, after this weekend, it'll be all good.
Should people... Does this send a really bad message out to the youth of our country that you guys are basically allowing us to drink alcohol or promote alcohol drinking at breakfast time?
Actually, do you know what? You can do it in your home right now. And 5 in the morning at your home, anytime.
That's not the point, though, is it? Chris Farfoy.
Oh, look, I've got no problem with people having a drink at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I think you'll be surprised. About the demand.
Someone just tweet that. Someone tweet that. All right?
It'll do us some good.
I want to go to Damien Christie.
Yeah.
Can I just quickly say, David Seymour brought up something that's really pertinent to me. I used to manage nightclubs, and when these new laws came in, the ability for people to dance happily at 6 in the morning with occasionally having a beer got taken away. There were no problems because of the binge drinking rugby culture. And now we're rolling back this law specifically so people can binge drink the rugby. Now this chap came up to me. He's from Palmerston North. He's a binge drinking... No, he didn't say that. He did say he wants to be... They've come all the way down from Palmerston North because he wants to be on the show. He wanted me to ask him some questions. I'm not going to. I'm going to talk to you instead. Hello. That's not how it works on this show. Hi, Brent. How are you, mate?
Hey, mate. Good, Damien. Thanks.
Good. Will you go to the Rugby World... Will you go to a pub, seek out a pub in Palmerston and go and drink at 5 in the morning to watch rugby?
Yeah, I think I probably will.
How would you do that? Would you have a good night's sleep, wake up and go, oh, God, I need a beer right now?
I don't know. I'll probably just continue.
There we go. What about you? Are you a continuer or a sort of wake up and have a beer kind of guy?
I don't really drink beer. I have raspberry and Coke. But can I just say, 5 minutes ago, she didn't know when the Rugby World Cup was actually on. So...
It's 2017, right, isn't there? Actually, there's one more person I want to talk to. A few years ago at the last backbenchers, Carmel Sepuloni and I went out for a few drinks in Courtney Place. We saw the sun come up together. We thought we were so big and clever. because we were still drinking at 5 a.m. Have your views changed now as a responsible MP and stuff like that about drinking at 5 a.m.?
I actually wasn't drinking, but you'd had so much to drink that you thought I was.
That's right. You were just... It's true. She was just there to see the sunrise and talk to me. What do you think about this? Do you think that the right thing's being done here, opening bars to the rugby at 5 a.m?
I can absolutely see why it's been done. I think the concern is going to be if the game's not till 7 o'clock in the morning, are people going to just show up at their bar to drink at 7 o'clock, or are they going to be drinking from 7 o'clock the night before? And
Palmy North styles.
Palmy North styles, and then probably not even remember the game, I guess. That's the concern.
That's the real danger, forgetting the game.
Yeah, forgetting the game. So, we're supporting it to happen. I'm supporting it to happen, but we're going to have to make sure that there's some safety mechanisms in place to keep people safe during the Rugby World Cup as well.
Thank you very much, Carmel. Nice to see you again. Let's have a drink after the show.
There you go. Damien Christie just walks right onto that one. Just finally, David, just a final thought. Is this just not a really cheap political stunt?
Well, I don't know. You do what the people want and you're a populist, and if you don't do what the people want, you're undemocratic. So I can't figure it out, but I don't apologise for putting forth a bill, using the privilege I have as an MP to do something that people are overwhelmingly in favour of.
He's a man of the people.
All right. I still don't... Why not just the church hall, the kiddies and the Milo? Anyway, look, stay with us. More soon. The quiz is next.